Yo, what's up, everybody on Instagram? How's it going? Got a lot of people over there. What's up? What's up? Another ad tree already? Jeez, okay. Dude, Trey, why are you always outside in the rain? Happy 100 on Twitch. Thank you. Thanks for everybody on Twitch for the follows. Greatly appreciated. How is everybody this evening? You're gonna follow me now? Okay, fine. I'm gonna remove you as a mod. I have my window open because it's still bright out, and I didn't feel like closing it because I wanted it to be bright in my room. So, different lighting setup today. Shouldn't look too bad, but yeah, we'll see. Oh, I must remember to click record when I start. What time zone do I use? I use Mountain Time. I need to remember to click record when I start doing the lore, so then I don't have to download the video off of online. And that ends up making my videos look very bad. So, dude, how many trees do we have, dude? You don't have anything better to spend your points on? Couldn't remind me to drink water or something? Three trees, actually. 3 trees. Now you get water. Ethan, okay, so I have 2 people telling me to get water. Okay. Guess I'll go. Wait, my water bottle's not even full. Okay, I need to. Oh, I forgot to do. Okay, hold on. I actually have to edit a video. Sorry, not a video. Gotta edit a picture real quick because I forgot to set the map for today's stream. Okay. Where is it? What am I even looking for? Oh, I'm looking for my stream elements. That's what. Why is this not organized by whatever? Why do I question myself? I have no idea. Alright, now we go back over to here. I can barely see out of my helmet, so that's nice. Dude, what the heck? What the actual heck? Oh my gosh. This map is being very annoying. Okay. I am going to go fill my water, and I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. What's up? Shadowfrost with the 5-stream streak. Oh, everybody with the 5-stream streak. Also, I did just drink water, just so you know. Your water requests were completed. What's up, Little Jim? All right, let's get it started, shall we? Gonna click record. I hope this doesn't mess up my stream. Who knows? But yeah, we'll see. All right. Got to zoom way in because I can't see through this helmet. So if you saw my screen right now, my text is like massive. It's kind of funny. If you remember last time, the Dronelandy were sailing for the west, and they spotted a dragon. The dragon is still far off, watching you. The entire crew stares at it, a sudden heavy terror hanging over the ship. Dragons have not been seen in Atos by any living man in centuries. They are terrifying creatures with massive wingspans, tripling, even quadrupling their size or their length. A head full of gnarly horns and massive razor-sharp claws on each foot. As it watches you, it suddenly springs off to the north, flying away until it can no longer be seen. The ships uneasily continue on towards the sliver of land. As the waves intensify, you get closer to that beach, the rocks jutting up out of the water to meet you. You are not in any danger, as you can see a nice clear path through the rocks up onto the rocky beach, and you see the rocky beach go on onto a big plain with giant mountains on the horizon. The sails are lowered and paddles are brought out, and the paddles start rowing. Well, I mean, the paddles don't, but you know, the men start rowing for the beach for better control, to not run into the rocks and have a better speed before you do make ground. You also see off in the distance a massive stone monument standing sentinel on the bleak landscape of stones and moss. There's nothing really interesting about the landscape except for that single monument that just juts up randomly out of the ground. You run ashore, jumping out with the captains, and you and a small company along with the captains trudge off in the direction of the stone monument. It is a large arch, angular in shape, black as the night sky. It is made of some opaque obsidian in some places, and in others with a smoky black metal. You're not quite sure what it is as you get closer, but it is no metal you have ever seen before. In the passageway of the arch, massive, towering above you, is scrawled an ancient script separated by detailed and ornate hieroglyphs. Dead grass clumps around the arch, and through it can be seen one massive mountain jutting high above the mountain range that surrounds it, its spire piercing through the skies. A sense of ancient danger haunts the mysterious monument as you stand there, locked in an awe. You find you cannot look away. You cannot move away from it. It holds you in an odd, ancient, mysterious trance. But suddenly, you hear the screech of dragons, far off the distance. The screech rumbles over the plains and pierces your ears, breaking your stupor. Then dragons burst from the clouds, rushing towards you. You turn and bolt back quickly to the ships, running as fast as your feet can carry you. But the thunderous clap of the dragon wings booms after you, getting closer and closer with each step you take. Your company turns, stands its ground, ready to face the tyrants. All right, so we have the dragons and the Jornlandi ready for battle. Another tree, dude? Is that what, 4 trees now? Alright, so the dragon player was unable to make it, which is unfortunate. If we have any other dragon players who are not in the Discord server, let me know. But we will probably have some NPCs. So I'm probably going to have a 2v2, two NPCs and 2 Jornlandi. I see Aziz in chat. Do we have a random Jornlandi? Burn. All right, we got Burn. So we'll have Burn and let's see. So for the dragons, I want let me see here. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. Let's do probably 1 Alani and 1 Zayden be a dragon. And if Lulgium doesn't want to be a dragon, then I can have the first Zayden to say Ni Zayden. Okay. Oh my gosh, chat. Chill out. Okay, we have Trey. Lulgium, do you want to be a dragon or shall I find somebody else? Why Alanhul and Zeta specifically? Because Alanhul and Zeta aren't scheduled for anything in a while and haven't been scheduled for anything for a while. So, and they're also on the opposite side of Drill Knight. So I just wanted to have someone who is not going to fight for a while and somebody who is not going to be on the side of Drill Knight. So, Azzy, who was the other guy? Pans, I think? Burn, I know it's Burn. I don't know the username. I think it's Pans. Yeah, Pans. And Trey and Lolgium on YouTube. Might be fun to be strong for once. I think your character's pretty strong, isn't he? I think so, at least. Okay. Okay, so I definitely have Azzy's. Pans. Did you play last time? I don't remember. No, you didn't. Do you know how to play? Did you read the instructions or the rules? Dude, another tree? 5 trees? Partially, yes. However, I still don't get much. No worries. It's pretty simple. I'll explain it to you in a minute. Oh my gosh, you guys with the trees. Let's see. What am I doing? Opening Discord, that is what I'm doing. Trying to find something. What am I trying to find? Burn. Where's Burn? Burn, did you make a character sheet? Doesn't. Oh, yeah, right here. Okay, Burn. Ooh, a hatchet and shield. Okay. Okay, I like this. For once, not a fast character. Everybody focuses on speed, so this is cool. Okay, the music needs to be turned down. It goes up and it goes down, and it's just annoying. You know what? I'm gonna save up to make Ethan exercise. Okay, so anyways, we have Azzy's stats. I know that much. That is the only stats we have, and I have to write all the others on stream. The NPCs will have the same stats, so yeah, just to keep it simple. Oh, shoot. Oh, yes. Azzy. Well, I guess it's time to search camera angles because I cannot see out of this helmet. So that's what we're going to do. Switch camera angles now. Okay, I'll probably have to zoom in eventually. fine. We'll do this for now. Okay. Your guide will just see my keyboard for now because, yeah. Let's see here. So, Azzy, let's see colors. What color do you want to be? Yellow, green, red, or blue. Colors are always the same. You guys should probably have them memorized by now, if I had to guess. Cool keyboard, thank you. It's a typewriter? It's a typewriter keyboard. Blue, all right. I have a typewriter in the background if you guys saw it. Oh, wait, green? Oh, Shadow Frost said blue. Shadow Frost, you're not even playing. An RBG typewriter keyboard, yeah. Okay, Azzy's green. Okay, so then we'll do pans. What color do you want to be? Red, all right. Okay. Burn. Your health is gonna be 8 probably. Oh, let's see. What is a human? What is a human? All right, 8. Yeah, so we'll do 8 health. Probably 2 movement, 2 to 3 movement. 3 attack damage. 1 range. So 8 health, movement. 2. We'll start off with 2. Well, let's see. What does Azzy have? No, Azzy doesn't count. He's mounted. Rojom has 3 movement. So yeah, yeah. We'll go 3 movement. 3 attack, 1 range. Let's see. And then we'll do Jones said blue. So I was thinking Ethan, but sure you do it. What? Build map with Lego? Ooh, that'd be sick. But I don't have enough patience or time for that. Okay, the dragon NPCs. Dragon 1. Your health is going to be decent 14. This is going to be fun. Okay, you have 2 movement on ground and 5 movement in air. Your attack is 4 melee and 2 times 1 per turn for 3 turns. for range. And your range is... What is the range? What is the range? Darn it, I forgot the range. The range is 4. 14, 2 to ground, yeah. So I'll explain the rules for the dragons more in depth in a moment. Like 5 seconds probably after I finish this. Lulgium, you're yellow. And you're dragon number 2. I think my character is decent. Sorry, I did not see your message that said green, but as he picked green, like, way first, so I'm sorry, but not. I mean, I am sorry. Sorry that you didn't get green, but... Alright, playtime, boys and girls and people and dragons. I just realized that the camera was upside down the whole entire time. That's kind of fun. It doesn't matter, but it's, you know, it's whatever. Okay. And then I need a white thing. I don't have a white thing. Why do I always run out of white things, dude? Oh, wait. Oh, white things. White thing. Okay. That was such a random, weird laugh. I apologize. Oh, wait. You didn't even... There you go. All right. Okay, let's see. I hope somebody's keeping track of how many trees I have to do, please. Because it's a ton. Yeah. Please keep track of how many trees I have to do because I will not remember. Also, I probably won't... I don't know. I probably won't do trees on stream. I think I'll send them to the Discord unless one of the people who asked for his tree isn't on Discord. But yeah. I think you have to do 9 or 10. Okay, here, I'll look through the messages. Egg said once. Egg said twice. Dart Doggo said once. Egg said thrice. Leo Rivers said once. Leo Rivers said twice. Self-conscious said once. Self-conscious said twice. Alex said once. So that is 9 trees. That's crazy. Okay. Let's get this game started, shall we? Since the defenders are the Dronelandy, I don't even know what colors. Red and blue. You guys get to pick your side first. The objective of the game is to kill anybody, or kill all of your enemies. Start behind the G file. G file, H, I, and J. Did you just add another tree, guys? 10 trees? Alright. Prince Pans says, oh yeah, red and green, my bad. H6. Trey, you don't go yet. I did not say dragons. I said Dronelandi. How their air movement work. I will take this moment to explain it right now, is what I will do. So, here's how dragons work. You can, you know what, I'm just going to read what I have. So, to fly or land, you must spend 3 or all of your movement to do so. So to jump up in the air, you have to spend 3 movement. And to land. To cast a ranged attack, you cannot move. So if you want to use a fireball, your fire breath, you cannot move. But it does 2 base damage and then 1 damage each person's turn for 5 turns. 3 turns. So by the time somebody's done burning, it will have done a total of 5 damage. Melee attacks are always 4 damage. And you cannot attack melee in the air. I should add that to the... So if you're flying, you can only breathe fire. Cries in melee. When Jones dies, I want to be a dragon. Yeah, everybody's going to want to be a dragon because they're just overpowered. So yeah, we'll see. I might have to nerf them sometime. Not move before or after, not at all during entire turn. So if you're referring to the ranged attacks, you cannot move for your entire turn. If you're doing melee, you can move as much as you want. Oh wait. Also, oh wait, yeah, I have it. Okay, cool. J4, awesome. Okay, dragons, yellow and blue. Pick anywhere to start behind the D file, so A through D. No, we're not doing the VC anymore, sorry. Does getting up in the air count as moving? Yes. So you have to spend 3 movement points to get up or to land. And since you start with 2 movement, it just consumes all of your movement to fly. 3 dragons versus a dude with a shotgun. Ethan, you didn't address how range is now mandatory. Huh? What do you mean? Cannot hit flying dragon with melee. Oh wait, I did not think about that part. So, I would say that a melee attack versus a flying dragon is going to have disadvantage. Have a disadvantaged attack. But you can still attack a flying dragon. I think we'll start with that. So yeah. Axe throw would be pink. B2, all right. Oh no, was that, no, that was this one. Trey, where are you starting? Where do I go, Ethan? Between A and D. So higher IP would render melee versus air normal. Correct. So if you have the IP advantage, it would just be a 1v1, 1-to-1 die. C6. Okay. And since the dragons are attacking, Trey, you get the first move. You are not already flying. Well, actually, yeah, I guess you are already flying, since you're flying into attack. So both of the dragons are currently flying. I may have missed this, but what's the range of breath attacks? It is just their max range. Where is it? It's 4. I want to move to E6. Okay. Azzy, what are you going to do? It is your turn. Is it possible to fight with Ethan? No. You cannot fight with me. Are we still at 10 trees? Trey did not attack. He cannot attack. He cannot move and attack while he's in the air. So essentially, when you're in the air, you can only move or attack. Because he can't melee attack. So, yeah. That was my attempt at balancing it out. I don't know how it's going to go, but we'll see. Trey entered the air. No, he did not. He started in the air because they're flying towards you. So that's, yeah. The dice, by the way, are in the air. You can't see it from there, so I need to make like some effects out of Legos or something. Make like a little cloud. Oh my gosh, this is not working. I don't know, dude. This is not working. I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyways, they're in the air. I5 will not be able to attack and move this turn. I5. Okay. Logium, it is your turn. Give the Vikings a chance at least. I mean, I am giving them every chance I could find to make a dragon as logically nerfed as possible. But yeah. Subjugated to defeat and death. I need to win. 3v1, Ethan. Yeah, but that's just kind of boring. Because then, I don't know. I don't know. We'll try this out. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. Block. A plate under flying characters to lift them off the ground. Yeah, probably. But like some way to show you guys that they're flying, because it's really hard to see that these are elevated because they're on top of dice. F3. Okay. And Pans, it's your turn. Move I7, no attack. Okay, oops. Trey, it is your turn. I do not have a poker puck. I mean, within arm's reach, all I have are dice right now. So the dice have to do for today. Ethan, use the 3D printer. No. 3D printers are so annoying, dude. 3D printers are cool. That's F2, not F3. Oh, man. Wait, hold on. You're right here. 1, 2, 3. Wait, what? C2. Oh, yeah. My bad. 3D printers are annoying. Can I hit green? You cannot. Nope. Wait, hold on. Is it 5 range? No, it's 4 range. Then use white Lego brick to put under them. Yeah, it's probably what I'll do. I'll move to G6. Okay. All right. Azzy, your turn. Does diagonal count as range, or do you have to be directly adjacent? You have to be directly adjacent. So no diagonals for movement or for, what is it? Attacks, range. Ethan, my cat says hi. Hi, cat. What was I gonna do? I was gonna look something up. And I totally forgot. Attack Trey and range at range 3, then will then use my remaining 2 movement to go to G6. Okay. Let's see here. So that is going to be, wait, no. It's a range, so it does not melee. Let's see. 3 range is 6 plus. I think it's 6 plus. I think that's what we decided. Okay, yeah, that's 11. Definitely hits. 6 for defense. 1. What's the attack is 3. Oh, it's plus 1, so it's cancel out. So yeah, 3. Only down to 11 health. That's crazy. Okay. And then the rest of the movement was what? J6. Okay. Lol Jim, it is your turn. I5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, you guys are getting cornered down there. Have fun. And Pans, it is your turn. For your lunch, not gonna lie. Move to G7, strike Trey, then after move to F7 for final movement. G7. Strike Trey. Is that disadvantage? Pans, do you have any influence? Let me go look. Burn. I believe you do have influence. If I could find where my influence sheet is. Burn. Yes. Okay, so it's just a regular roll. Right. Okay, 4 to 4, so it does 3 damage. Down to 8 now. Okay, and then after, move to F7 for final movement. Okay. Trey, it is your turn. I burn him. Okay. Who are you burning? Burn red. Okay. Oh, that is a crazy attack. Okay, so it does +2 to a 2, which is 4. And then, yeah. First battle and I'm getting a wound. -2, what are you talking about? It's the green for the... Yeah, he has advantage. Green for the defense. And then the red for the attack. This gives me an epic scar and hatred of dragons. I see this as an absolute win. Brain, you're all good. All right. So that's +2, which is 4. Burn is going to die very fast. 4. I need a fire die. Yellow is going to be the fire dice. Oh, no. Okay. So, burn. You took your initial damage. That's the 1. And then after Azzy's turn, you're going to take another one. So, Azzy, it is your turn. Use the Lego studs on top. Yes, I need to actually get my Legos out. They are packed away. I actually have no idea why I have these 4 bricks out. I think I just maybe took them out randomly for this. Wait, do breath attacks need to roll hit? No. The idea is that it just shoots a stream of fire out and it burns everything. Oh my gosh. Burns everything within that 4. So if you had, hold on. If you had 2 people lined up like this, by the way, this is letting you guys know. I need to put a marker there so I remember. If you lined 2 people up like this and you shot in a straight line, 1, 2, 3, 4, it would burn both of these people. So it's kind of splash damage. AoE, attack on, what's AoE? AoE, area effect. Yeah. Not attack of. Azzy's turn. So in the future, if this game, if I really hate how powerful the dragons are, Fire Breath just won't roll for... See ya, Tanamir. Have a good one. Fire Breath just won't roll for bonus damage, which, looking at it now, probably seems valid. We'll see how long this lasts, though. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Logium on YouTube, Trey, says to Dragon 1, target the rider, because he does have a mount, so. Their power wouldn't be a problem if it weren't for the fact they are players. What? Do 3v1, Ethan. It would be fun and different to the 2v2s we always get. Yeah, but then I don't know, the 2v2s... So, first of all, the 3v1 is way too in the favor of the 3. So it would be a 2v1. And then you have less people. So, I mean, I'll consider it, but we'll see. Did Azzy say what he was doing? Miss it. Attack Trey and then move to J7. Okay, attack Trey. So it has to be a 6. That's definitely a 6. That is crazy. So it does +1, 4 damage to Trey. Oops, no, that's burn. And then, did it say J7? It did say J7. J7. And then that is another burn. Well, that's a burn for burn. So, okay, we'll do it this way. So he has taken 1 burn. So now he's at 3. And then it's Logium's turn. Hold, burn him on his turn. Huh? Burn. Fire Blast Asbard on my turn if he's still at range. He is at range. Let's see. Azzy has defense bonus, which is pretty good. So 2 plus, oh boy, 1. Burn on his own turn. What, dude? What? Burn got burns. No, I can't. Okay. Focus on the game. Okay, 3. When a player has burning on them, they take burn damage on their turn. That is a good point. Okay, that's like, yeah, that's a. Yeah, that's a good point. We'll go ahead and do that. So burn, you're back at 4. You have not taken a burn yet. Oh wait, you know what we'll do? We'll do countdowns. 3. That. I don't know. I'm just trying to keep it in my brain. Oh yeah. Okay, so +1 is 3 to Azzy. Azzy, your movement is now down to... What was your movement before? Well, first add that. Movement of 5. I'll let you have a movement of 3 since the dragons are overpowered. I forgot to decide what the mounted speed was. Yeah. Am I missing something? Oh yeah, this is what I'm missing. Fall back, comrade. I shall clean this up. Comrade. I don't know why I said comrade. Hey, where is this battle going on? I missed the part of where he said it. On the Isles of Ice, the thing that I drew today, actually, the Arch of Akash, I think is what I called it, Akash. There are at least those letters in there. It might be Akash. It's Akash, I think, though, if I remember correctly. Okay, anyways, Logium, Pans. It's your turn. Is it on a ship or one of the isles? It's on the isle. They weren't able to make it back to the ship. G7, strike Trey again, then use last two movement to go up to E7. G7. That is melee, so disadvantage plus advantage, and then the plus the 3, and then okay. That's a defense. So that's only 1 damage. Let's see here, dragon number 1. And then E7. And then you take, fire. And then there are a lot of things to keep track of now. I think that's everything. Okay. Okay, you could can you see it now? I can't. Oh, why isn't my computer moved all the way back? That's as much as I can move it up, and then my computer's in the way. Okay, whose turn is it? Pan's. It's the last turn. Trey, and then Azzy, and then Logium. The Pans, okay. Trey, it's back to you. Oh, I'm keeping track of so much right now. Okay. G1, I'm a scared little guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's kind of crazy. Okay, Azzy, it's your turn. G1, then I'll pop a medkit. That would be actually kind of interesting, add like drops or something to the map, but that wouldn't make really any sense in a medieval Renaissance era battlefield. Yeah, no, that wouldn't really make a whole lot of sense to just randomly drop a medkit down. If I added healing to this, it would just make the game go on so much longer. So magical mushrooms, actually that makes sense. Half of them heal you and the other half explode. I like that. That's a fun idea. I should do that in a Meraxi battle. That is a good idea. I'm going to add that to a Meraxi. Okay. I7, attack, dragon 2. I7, attack, dragon 2. That hits. Almost dropped my dice. That does +2, so 5 damage. I think the amount of health that they have alone just makes them insane. What did I say? 5? +2, yeah, 5. So that's 9. Because he's only down to 9 after 5 damage, which is that's a lot of damage in this game. That's crazy. Ethan's yeah. It is the health and the breath. I mean, yeah. I definitely do need to do a little bit more thinking. But the dragons, I mean, they're dragons. They're meant to be overpowered. So at the same time, does it really matter? I don't know. Gotta think about it a little bit. Okay, Azzy, Lolgium, your turn. Can I melee attack Asbard? You have to drop to the ground. And that would take 3 of your movement. Then you could move 1, and then you could melee attack. I think. Let's see. It takes 3. You have 5 movement. Wait. How did I want to do this? Yeah, I think yes. If you wanted to drop to the ground and melee attack him. Or move and then melee attack. That's 4 movement. I feel like that's valid. Well, is that valid? Yeah, that's pretty valid. Because, yeah, I think that's valid. Yes, you can. Well, hold on. Four. Yeah, I'm making up my mind. Shush. I'm working on it. Yeah, we'll say it's valid for this game. We'll see how it goes. Melee only has 1 range. Melee is always 1 range. The 4 range is just, well, melee doesn't always have 1 range. That's not a true statement. Range is 2 to 4. So, yes, I'll allow you to drop to the ground for now and do melee. I6, attack. Bardy guy. That is this. That. 4 base. Oh gosh, I keep almost dropping these guys. Oh dang, okay. So that's a lot. 4. Yeah, it just does 1 damage. Just pretty crazy. Asbard got lucky with that one. And then we wanted to move back there. Okay. So then it is... Oh wait, Azzy, I forgot to burn you. Sorry. That's 1 extra damage. And then... Now it's Panzer's turn. So you can move and attack. If it's melee, you can move and attack. Range is the only one that you cannot move and attack. Move to B7, I am running. 1, 2. Wait, hold on. What? I thought oh yeah, I did give you 3. Okay. Burn. Yes, let's burn. Burns, sideburns. Okay. And then that is that. And trade is your turn. B7. B7? What in the actual heck? B2, okay. Oh wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can only move to B1. You cannot move to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, you can't. You can move to B1. In no world can you move to B2. Yeah. Now you realize, okay. How do you misspell a number? That's a very good point. Leo River pulling out the... Yeah, but 7 is on the complete opposite side of the keyboard. I mean... English is my second language. For some reason, I don't believe that. 100%. I believe that like maybe 80%. Anyways, Azzy, it's your turn. Attack Dragon 2. Okay. That hits. And that hits. Oh gosh, that's +4 to a 3. That's crazy. Oh gosh. Okay, +4 to a 3. That's 7 damage. That's enough to kill a Des, and that is insanity. Yet he's still at 2 health. Oh gosh. Okay, and then Azzy gets burned for 1. Four plus 3 plus 1. 8? What? No. 2 minus 5 is 3. Plus the 1 is 4. Plus the 3 is 7. Mm-hmm. 3 plus 1. Theoretically speaking, Ethan, if I turn my axe into a last stage range weapon, an LOB, lob, I thought that was like no, never mind. I don't, ignore that. What would be the range? I'd say you could throw it 3, but then you have to spend a turn to go get it. Right before my question was answered too. I'll answer it again. Okay, so Azzy took his damage. Lil Jim, it's your turn. Oh, wait, no, Azzy, did you want to move away? I forgot. Dragon attack to no point in range. Okay. Go where? I mean, you could back up a little bit. It doesn't make any difference. Well, I mean, I don't know, man. I'm trying to help you. Okay, Lil Jim, it's your turn. I'll attempt to eat Asbard. I'll walk up to him and melee attack. Okay. I mean, no, I mean, yeah, he can't do anything. He's dead. It doesn't even matter. He just has 1 HP, so he's dead. As he did his turn, so he doesn't get a dying attack. Yeah, he can move after that, but his movement gets halved when he does range. So yeah, it's just he's dead. As he's dead, remind me, guys, to add a wound. What was Ethan's answer? So I'll say you can throw it 3, but you can't pick it up again. I think that's your last ditch effort. If you want to throw a 3, you can throw a 3. Actually, now we'll do 2 because I'm assuming it's an axe. Yeah, I know. I'm doing 2. Like a giant axe, not like a hatchet. Wait, is it a hatchet? No, it is a hatchet. It is a hatchet, so I'd say, yeah, you can throw 3. Whose turn is it again? Pans! It's Pans' turn. When is my double disadvantage request going to be heated? You don't get double disadvantage. It's just single disadvantage. Burn, get the glory and kill at least 1. If he can actually. Because let's see here. Let's see. Trey still has at least 4, I think, isn't it? Okay, he has 3. So, you know. I'll move to B4 and lob my axe at Trey. 1, 2, 3. Okay. For this, you are going to roll or for a range. It does hit. That was a 11, by the way. It does hit. Since it's a melee, well, no, it's actually at his range now, so you do get advantage. Yep, that's a death. Okay. Trey did attack this turn, so. Alright. Pans isn't surviving anyways, so it's fine. Why advantage? Because it's he has the influence bonus plus it technically was a ranged attack. Let's see. Oh wait, no, he didn't attack. That is true. That is actually 100% true. He didn't attack. He only moved. So you cannot move, but you can attack. So then, yeah, you guys die. Yeah. So Droneland, both of you guys get. If you move, okay, what? But see, I've done. Oh well. Hold on. Yeah, we're not going to allow that one. Pans was right here before. Because, I was going off the logic that normally when somebody runs out of their movement, they can attack after when they do die. But as he does have a point that I specified that if you move, you can't attack in that turn. So for that sake, 1 HP. For the sake of that, that is, yes. So essentially, dragon number 2 needs to just hit you once. Please let him have the kill, please. No. No, brother, I told you to retreat. They will pay for this. Okay, dragons get dying attacks. Yes. Normally. If they have not moved or whatever. So typically, essentially, a dragon's probably not getting a dying attack. All right. Lolgium, it is your turn. Oh, yeah. He doesn't have his axe anymore. Well... Okay, so... I did say that, didn't I? I did say that. Burn, you don't have an axe anymore. Okay, Burn, it's your turn. What are you doing, buddy? If I can move up to where I threw it, can I pick it up? I mean... I don't know, guys. There's 2 no's. Who else should he be able to pick it up? I mean, I did say he wouldn't be able to pick it up. Maybe Burn gets 1 damage because he has no weapon. I mean, it doesn't matter. Oh, set Burn's damage to 1. Oh, well, so that's what I was thinking, is I would allow him to wrestle the dragon. So maybe I'll let him do 1 damage. I think Prince Pans can do 1 damage at melee if if you can pull that off without taking a damage, because you're not gonna. I mean, it doesn't even matter. D5, 1, 2, 3. It doesn't matter. He has 5 movement, and he can range attack you. So you're dead. It's just a ticking time bomb. All right, Lolgium, it's your turn. Go ahead. You let this guy throw an axe across the map farther than Jones's harpoon. Oh, well. It was a last-ditch effort, dude. Do you see how overpowered these dragons are? Shadowfrost says H6 Lolgium. Come on, wrestle the dragon. Oh, this is the best. We should have dragon fights more often. He cannot attack and fly, so he flies or walks attacks. Correct. F4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna have to take that 1. Well, just saying. Yeah, I mean, no, you don't. I mean, that's what you. I mean, that's. Yeah, sure. If you want to move there, that's your choice. Pans, it is your turn. That's F5. Oh. F4. Okay. I mean, it doesn't matter, but whatever. Burn to F5. Okay. And I'm guessing you're attacking. You get disadvantage because of the dragon flying. Leap up and wrestle. This is ridiculous. No, I'm not wearing the helmet right now. I take it off for the battle. I just don't pay attention. Okay, so well, no, because it's melee. Wait, no, that's true. He doesn't have a weapon. Hold on. That is a very good point. You have 0 weapon versus a flying dragon. You're fist fighting a flying dragon. How do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? Because if I have 0 IP, well, I could just give him disadvantage. What is the penalty for no weapon? Okay, that is a good question. I think we should decide that. The penalty for no weapon. You know, might be... Ethan, could you punch a flying dragon? Absolutely not. But then again, this is... Yeah, anyways. So, for the precedent for the future, set the precedent. I think a non-weapon attack versus somebody who has a weapon has to be disadvantage, essentially just double disadvantage. So, defense advantage plus rolling twice. Well, no, it would be... I think it would just be this. 2 for them, they get advantage, they get disadvantage. So, you know, you'd get, this is just an example roll. So a 1 to a 5 essentially would be what it would be. Double disadvantage. So you pick the worst attack die and the best defense die. I think that's probably a fair rule for just every single battle. If you decide to throw away your weapon, then this would be the rule. So that's what we'll do. We'll do a quick reroll. The defense was crazy. So it just does 1 damage. Vern killed a dragon, tried to wrestle another. I'm already legendary. That is, I mean, yeah. So dragon, oh geez, he's lower than I thought. Is at 1, but then it doesn't matter because, you know, I had no idea what I would do with a tie, so I'm glad it didn't end in a tie. I mean, it wouldn't have anyways. Well, whoa, hold on. it might end in a tie because this is the reset. So if he does 1 damage, Logium, I am saying right now, think very carefully, because if you kill him now, he has a dying attack. Think very carefully about what you do, mate. Because you're both at 1 HP. Alright. Logium, it is your turn. Yes, because you're a dragon. Pans is not a dragon. No dying attack against a flying dragon? Well, no. Because, okay, if he's melee, he does get a dying attack. If he remains melee, he gets a dying attack. So essentially, what has to happen? Well, I mean, yeah, if it's melee, he gets a dying attack because he hasn't taken his turn yet. You didn't have a dying attack because you can't fly and attack at the same time. Okay, moving to HG. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Pans, it's your turn. I could have a dying attack. Killed him. Dude. Okay, listen, Trey. Stop complaining. I know the rules better than you. So just chill out. F8. Okay. 1, 2, 3. All right. Logium, it is your turn. Now begins the slow approach. This is going to take forever. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm not going to say anything. Because you already know. G4. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Pans, it's your turn. We need concrete combat rules after this. We do have concrete combat rules. So, Trey, you are a dragon, which means you cannot move and attack on the same turn if you are flying. He is a human, which means that he can move and attack on the same turn. He has not had his turn yet in the turn order. The point of a dying attack is so that if you have not taken your turn in the turn order, then you get a dying attack. The only reason he gets a dying attack and you didn't was because you why you wouldn't even have gotten a dying attack because you had already taken your turn. Oh wait, no, it was because you didn't attack. It's because you moved. That's the reason. Pans, did you say what you're doing? Trey, quit complaining. Ethan, 1v1, no dying attack, draws are no fun. I know. We'll see how this goes. 11 trees. I need to pin that. Okay, Pants. Make your turn, please. C8. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Well, Jim, it is your turn. D4. Okay. Pans. A8. Lol, Jim. Okay, so here is how we are going to do this. Because this is... How do I want to do this? Okay, so here's how we're going to do this. First of all, in the future, if you are melee, you are melee. Clarifications to the rules. First of all, if you are melee throughout the whole game. You are not allowed to drop your weapon, so any of those dropping weapon rules just automatically withdrawn. For this game, they'll remain because we obviously have a dropped weapon. Second of all, for Burn to do what he's doing to win, or if he wants to attack, Burn, you will not get at least 1 brace damage. You have to get a positive attack with the double disadvantage. So if you do get the negative numbers, essentially, yeah, if you get the negative numbers, you are you just don't do any damage. So for you to win, you just have to get a positive roll. So I mean, it's still possible, but it's going to be very, very hard. Double disadvantage, highest red, lowest green. You do not do at least 1 base damage. You just do 1 and plus or minus whatever the dice say. Excuse me. I think that's everything. Logium, your turn. So that is just for this game. That is just for this game. That does not happen in the future. So either I have 2 questions before my turn. Does my range mean I got to be right next to him? Correct. Or do I have to get a tile space between us? You have to be right next to him. 2, dragons cannot attack after their movement. Right, that is correct. Unless he does, C5, okay. Okay. And burn, it is your turn. A6, I die with honor. Okay. And obviously Elogium burns him to death. And that is the game. Yeah. Fun stuff. Alright, 11 trees. Who's the first person who said they wanted a tree? Alec. Is Alec in chat? Alec, are you in chat? I mean, you don't get a dying. Well, no, yeah. Well, hold on. Actually, no. You do. Hold on. Yep. You get a dying attack. Forgot about that. I know what you're doing. You're moving up there. And then lowest attack, highest. Yeah. So it doesn't matter. You lost. Alec. Is Alec here? It was Logium and then the other dude. I mean, if Alec isn't here and doesn't want to see his tree drawn, then, hey, what's up, Rabbit? How's it going? Then I'll just send the trees. Oh, Leo Rivers? Oh. Okay. Okay, yeah, so, dude, I was reading Rabbit of the Jack saying I'm here. Chill out, I was reading. Just wasn't reading you. I was looking for Alec, not Leo River. So anyways. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I'll just do the trees later after the stream because I don't like setting it up. So yeah, I'll do the trees and I will pin. I don't know. I'll just drop it in the chat. Add 11 trees. So no, Ethan, make a short about the trees. I could do that. It's not going to come out till Monday. So I'll post it in chat. And then I'll make a video about the short about the trees. Okay, now I have to put my helmet back on. My least favorite part of the stream. No, I'm kidding. It's not. Can we use a fire-based attack? Yeah. Is yellow good or bad? Well, I mean, yellow is dragons. Sorry, Instagram. I wasn't checking because nobody ever talks on Instagram. So, my bad if I missed you. Make a steel helmet? Absolutely not. No, thank you. I am Burn Quest. The other Drill 90 are scared of me. Yeah, Burn is gonna be legendary, dude. Can we have a very tiny lore drop about a random city in Atos? I mean, if you exchange in some coins. What is this Instagram you speak of? It sounds like witchcraft. No, I love my Instagrammers. Did you know most of my well, actually, yeah, so fun fact, all of the people who are not from Instagram, I have almost 16,000 followers on Instagram, so most of my following is over there. Kind of funny, but anyways, all right. Time to put the helmet back on. Am I missing anything? I don't think so. By the way, that is the map of what happened, or well, that's where they fought. That's the Arch of, what did I say? Archash? I don't remember. All right, I don't have my light right here, right there, over there. So things look dim. That's why. All right, let's start recording. So the dragons won with a lot of shenanigans. I really need to stop doing shenanigans, dude. All right. Gosh. Helmet is in the way. Where's my keyboard? I'm recording this, and it's gonna be like I'm gonna be editing and like, oh my gosh, Ethan, just shut up and read already. I mean, don't shut up because I need to read. Where's my? Okay. Oh, my computer's battery's low. I probably shouldn't risk it. Probably be a good idea to not risk that. Don't want stream turning off like 5 seconds before. Wait, I should probably check if there's a ad or not. Okay, we're good. Okay. Humans. The audacity to seek out the land of the dragons after all they had done to their kind. Pitiful humans. Disgusting creatures. Maybe this was a chance to eliminate them from Atos. Maybe it was time to serve a fresh plate of revenge. Maybe the Draconic army was finally ready for its first test. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream and the interest in dragons. I'll see you all next time. Peace.